Hi everyone, hope you're staying safe and working hard. Just thought I'd make a little video on how to make salt dough, which is something that you can do quite easily and then decorate yourself at home. Just some simple ingredients. You'll need some plain white flour, some salt and some cold water. First of all, we're going to measure it out, pop the flour and salt together and give it a good stir in the bowl. And then you're going to gradually add the water and make a smooth dough out of it. It may take a few minutes before it all comes together, but keep working and stirring just a little bit of water at a time, and you'll see that it will slowly start to come together. At this stage, you've just got to keep stirring and keep working it. So it's a good workout as well for your muscles. And that's nearly to where I need it to be. Just a tiny bit more water. Okay, if you find that your dough as it's coming together is a little bit sticky or a bit damp, you might just need to add a tiny little bit more flour, not very much. Give it a little sprinkle and then just stir it around. And that should come together nicely then. Once you've done that, the next step is simply kneading your dough. And you need to work it for about 10 minutes to get a good, nice, soft dough. So I just pop it straight out onto the bench that's been floured. And I simply start to knead. This is a really good recipe for the kids to practice their kneading on. Nice and simple with their hands all over it, and they don't have to eat it then. So make sure you just keep it covered in flour so it doesn't stick to your bench. Okay. You simply do that for 10 minutes. Once you've done that for 10 minutes, you just need to set your dough aside for 20 minutes until you can roll it out. Okay. Once it's been set aside for 20 minutes, you can just roll it out, cut it into the desired shapes, and then it's a matter of baking it in the oven. I find if you roll it too thick, it will take too long to cook in the oven because it takes about 2 hours as it is. Might be 2.5, depending on the thickness that you roll it. You can make any shapes that you like, but I thought that since Easter was coming up, we would make some Easter shapes with the kids and they can decorate them. So we could do an Easter egg. Once they've cut them out, you just need to pop them onto a tray with a little bit of baking paper. If you wish to use them as an ornament, you just need to get a skewer and put the hole in it before you bake them in the oven. So you keep rolling your dough out and working it, making shapes. Kids can have a lot of fun painting and decorating these shapes as well. Maybe some stars. And let's try some hearts as well. You can really use whatever shape that you have in the house. It doesn't have to be an Easter shape. You could even cut round them with a small knife to make shapes. I've just made a gingerbread man. I just happen to have a rabbit, so we'll do a rabbit. Okay. And again, if you're going to use them for ornaments, if you find they're sticking to the bench a little bit, you can use a knife to help you lift them up. Just pop them onto your tray. Again, if you want ornaments, you've got to put a hole in them first with a skewer. Then it's a matter of popping them into the oven for about 2.5 hours for them to bake on 120 degrees. So you've got to bake them really quite slowly in order for the dough to dry out. Once they're baked, they will come out of the oven looking a little bit like this. And I've made all different sorts of shapes. I've even made dinosaur fossils by using toy dinosaurs and pressing them into the dough. I've made stars, hearts, and once they've dried, preferably overnight, and they've cooled down, you can paint them and you can come up with all sorts of decoration. I've just put some little string on them, made some carrots to hang around for Easter. I've made stars with initials on them, my fossilised dinosaur. I did make an Easter egg with a bit of glitter and paint and a love heart. All I've painted them with is some simple paint that I purchased at Kmart, and I've done some of the finer detail with just a marking pen. Just use some simple brushes to paint that all on. And that is pretty much it. An easy, nice activity to do with the kids. You can make any type of decoration that you like and have fun with it. Stay safe, everyone.